Greetings, brothers and sisters. It is my excitement and my joy to share with you the understanding and the wonderful nature of this wonderful and appreciative object lesson by the name of the sanctuary. A thought so divine and an object lesson so redemptive, it warms our hearts to know God's desire to draw us nearer to Him. The subject of the sanctuary is so deep and so broad, days and hours would just not be enough. And yet it is, I believe, a subject that is often neglected by most of us. We look at the sanctuary as the subject and the theme and the cord that binds the whole biblical matter together. For instance, take a look at some major books in the Bible which cannot be understood if not seen through the spectacles of the sanctuary understanding. Take the book Hebrews, for example. The book of Hebrews is all about the priestly ministry of Jesus Christ. How do you appreciate that priestly ministry if you do not understand the job of a priest in the sanctuary understanding? You then move to books like Revelation. It's packed with sanctuary messages. You will find phrases as candlesticks. You will find altars. You will find censers. All of these materials found within the sanctuary. How do you appreciate a book, a last day book, without appreciating the sanctuary message first? You go to the Old Testament, you find the book of Psalms. Psalms was a hymn book written for the sanctuary. How do we appreciate it if we don't appreciate the sanctuary message first? And then our fundamental, our founding doctrine, the 2300-day prophecy, all springing forth from that wonderful text, uplifted and preached by that amazing man by the name of William Miller, who picked up this text from Daniel 8:14. After 2300 days, then the sanctuary shall be cleansed. And oh, how we so much appreciate this wonderful timeline created in the 2300-day prophecy, but how do we fully appreciate it if we don't understand the reason for cleansing? If we don't understand how the sanctuary material went on? How was it tainted and tarnished by sin and was in need of cleansing? This true nature of redemption, release, and salvation was all packed up within this very, very divine principle and truth taught through the object lesson of the sanctuary. But my friends, while all that I've said so far sounds so in-depth, it all began with one heartwarming desire. One heartwarming desire expressed by God, not man. And that thought was expressed in the book of Exodus chapter 25 and verse 8. God said, "Build me a sanctuary that I may dwell among them." It is God's desire to be with His people, to mingle with His people, to be in the midst of His people. And the truth is that that desire has not changed. John, in John chapter 1, so excited about the coming of Jesus. He says He was the Word, He's from the beginning. But the Word, he says, has become flesh. In John 1:14, he says, He became flesh and dwelt amongst us. He wanted to dwell with us in Exodus. Much passed by, and in John, His desire has still not changed. Jesus still wants to dwell with us. Oh, it excites me then to tell you about the sanctuary, because Revelation 21 says, "And God shall be with us. His tabernacle shall be with us." And again, John says in Revelation 21 that He shall dwell with us. We shall be His people. He shall be our God, and we shall be with Him forever. We shall dwell with Him forever. All of this and much more found in this warming and heart-moving expression of love in the message of the sanctuary. I invite you then to attend and appreciate the love of God for humanity, love that is everlasting, love that is unending, love that will change your life, all presented in the wonderful subject of the sanctuary message. May God bless you all. See you there.